Good afternoon, I'm Peter Carlos and you're watching News on 2. Now, the 6 Malaysian fishermen who were detained in Indonesia for trespassing national waters are expected to be released in the near future. Minister of Agriculture and Agro-Based Industry, Dr. Sri Ahmad Shabri Cheek, said the release is expected to be within this month or in February.
Prosesnya mengambil sedikit masa. Begitu juga nelayan Indonesia yang ditahan dalam negara kita juga terpaksa melalui proses perundangan supaya semua itu dapat berjalan dengan lancar.
Dr. Sri Ahmad Shabri said Indonesia has assured that all the fishermen will be released within the specific period. He also said all expenses, including acquisition and documentation, will be borne by Malaysian Fisheries Development Authority, LKIM. He was speaking to reporters after visiting the family of one of the fishermen who was arrested in Kampung Pulai, Sebatang, Pontian. The acquisition process is the result of an agreement between Prime Minister Dato Sri Najib Tun Razak and Indonesian President Joko Widodo during the 12th annual consultation between Malaysia and Indonesia in November 2017. The 5 other fishermen who were arrested are Low Seong Huat, Chua Ki Chan, Leong Bian Seng, Abdul Rashid Nik and Kamaruzaman Awi. Well, 4 men were seriously injured in an accident involving 2 cars and a motorcycle in front of College Tuanku Jafar Mantin Negeri Sembilan last night. Mantin Fire and Rescue Department Operations Officer Senior Fire Officer 2, Abdul Razak Abdul Rahman, said they received information about the incident at 9:10 p.m. Well, a fire engine and a team of 6 firefighters were immediately rushed to the scene, and the drivers of the 2 cars were found seriously injured, and one of the drivers was trapped in his crushed car. And all the victims were taken to Hospital Tuanku Jafar Seremban for further treatment. An anti-crime non-governmental organization, or NGO, is requesting for drivers aged 65 and above to undergo a medical examination every 6 months to determine their level of fitness and alertness to drive. Now, currently, there is no law in Malaysia that prevents a person from driving once he or she has reached a certain age. And for those well into their years, driving under stress or pressure can certainly test one's patience and is tiring. In a recent video clip that went viral, a car was shown to be driven against the traffic and against the flow of traffic on the New Pantai Expressway, NPE. The driver was a 76-year-old man believed to be suffering from dementia and also hearing problems. Now, one of the government's main focus is to provide affordable housing for the people. And Prime Minister Dato Sri Najib Tun Razak, in a recent statement on his blog, najibrazak.com, said various initiatives have been implemented since 2009. Now, the Premier said every federal government budget has funds for public housing, with some 2.2 billion ringgit allocated to provide housing for all. And he said for the middle income group, or M40, the government provides the Perumahan Rakyat Satu Malaysia, or PRIMA, houses built in strategic areas and sold at between 100,000 ringgit and 400,000 ringgit. Now, for civil servants, the government is implementing the Penjawat Awam Satu Malaysia, or PPA 1M program, with housing for low and medium income civil servants, priced at between 90,000 ringgit and 300,000 ringgit. The government also introduced various schemes to help the people own homes, and one of which is the Rumah Pertamaku scheme to help young people with income of less than 5,000 ringgit get 100% financing. Dato Sri Najib had recently announced the My Deposit scheme, where the government will help people who want to buy a home but have no down payment to pay the deposit, equivalent to 10% of the value of the house valued below 500,000 ringgit, or up to a maximum of 30,000 ringgit. Now, meanwhile, University of Malaysia Sabah, UMS, is committed to continue building community homes for the less fortunate through its community programs. Communications and Multimedia Minister Dato Sri Dr. Saleh Tun Said Kerwan noted that he appreciated the commitment made by the institution. And speaking after attending the Community House Project handover ceremony at Kampung Pantai Emas, Kota Belud, Sabah, Dato' Sri Dr. Saleh said he was impressed with the cooperation given by the Institute in providing its expertise and volunteers through its corporate social responsibility program. Now, the 600 square feet community house equipped with 3 rooms, a bathroom, kitchen and living room was handed over to Rodsli Adkil, a fisherman and hawker who earns 400 ringgit a month. And the house was completed in less than 1 month using the Industrialized Construction System, or IBS, which involved the costs of 20,000 ringgit. Well, apart from Kota Belud, UMS Vice-Chancellor Professor Dr. Kamarudin D. Mudin said 3 other projects were built at Sipatang, Tawau and Sandakan. Well, coming up next, construction of Gemas JB Central ETS to begin this month. But first, the Mita Travel Fair 2018 managed to generate 25,000 ringgit in sales revenue with over 60,000 visitors during its 3-day event at the Malaysia International Trade and Exhibition Centre, MITEC. And Mita President Uzaidi Udanis said the total sales exceeded the target set by Mita, which is 15 million ringgit.
Mita has succeeded in highlighting more than 1,000 outlet booths as well as local food products from small-medium industries or SMIs.
Saya jangkakan lebih apa yang kita target pada tahun ini. Banyakkannya mereka pertama kali hadir ataupun mengambil bahagian di Mita Fair dan banyak operator-operator yang masih lagi belum masih lagi kecil, dia mencuba tempat ni dan mereka ni ada pengalaman yang baru di mana mereka telah boleh memasarkan produk-produk mereka dengan tidak membelanja yang lebih.
A total of 200 travel agents from overseas were brought to Mita, aimed at giving local vendors the opportunity to negotiate with a travel agent, opening a wider business network. Mita Travel Fair 2018 Chairman Adam Kamal Ahmad Kamil said all travel agents and SMIs were satisfied with the fair held this year. Meanwhile, the government's decision not to impose tourism tax on domestic tourists has attracted many Malaysians to travel within the country. This also contributes positively to the country's revenue through the sector.
The construction of the Gemas Negeri Sembilan electric train service, or ETS, to Johor Bahru Central, costing 9.4 billion ringgit, will begin this month. The 192-kilometre project is expected to operate in 2022 and will open new southern routes for residents in the area.
KTMB Chief Executive Officer Muhammad Rani Hisham Samsudin said the Gemas station will be the link between the north and south routes, while the Pulau Sebang Tampin train station will be one of the routes for the service. Muhammad Rani Hisham said the new service is aimed at boosting the ETS transport system, which is among the most popular medium of transportation currently.
Jadi bila connectivity daripada JB Central ke Padang Besar ditawarkan dalam masa 4 tahun yang akan datang ni, jadi perkhidmatan itu akan membawa ramai lagi penumpang yang akan berjalan menaiki kereta api kita, dan perkhidmatan itu akan berhenti di Pulau Sebang, dan insya-Allah Pulau Sebang punya penumpang menaiki ETS daripada stesen Pulau Sebang akan bertambah berkali-kali ganda. Dan di samping itu juga kita melihat Pulau Sebang ni ada potensial yang baik kerana seperti yang dinyatakan oleh Ketua Menteri, kita punya jumlah penumpang meningkat sebanyak 75% dalam masa setahun.
Muhammad Rani Hisham had earlier joined a working visit with Melaka Chief Minister Dato' Sri Idris Harun to the Pulau Sebang KTMB station.
Well, Kedah managed to attract investments of up to 12.5 billion ringgit between 2013 to the present. And this is attributed to the economic and political climate, which is stable, besides practicing investor-friendly policies.
Chairman of the Committee on Industry and Investment, Domestic Trade and Consumer Affairs and Cooperatives, Dr. Ku Abdul Rahman Ku Ismail, said on average, Kedah managed to attract investments of around 2 billion ringgit a year. The figures are considered huge when viewed from the geographical structure of the country, which is mostly based on agriculture.
Dan saya ingat dalam masa 5 tahun lagi banyak. Kita ada KSCP, kita ada Special Border Economic Zone, kita ada Rubber City, kita nak membesarkan Kuliah Tech Park daripada 4,800 ke 12,000 ekar dalam masa 5 tahun yang akan datang.
Among the sectors that contributed to the state investment are production and manufacturing.
Well, a total of 200 trees were planted at SJK Chunghua Mountain through a Go Green program organized by the Nilai Municipal Council.
According to Education Deputy Minister Dr. Chong Sin Woon, it is a proactive measure to see the entire administrative area of Nilai Municipal Council become more beautiful by planting trees, resulting in a more balanced development area.
Dan hari ini kita bermula di SJKC Chonghua Mantin sebanyak 200 pokok ataupun pohon yang telah ditanam bersama dengan ibu bapa. Satu inisiatif yang sangat baik supaya kita nak melihat di seluruh kawasan pentadbiran Majlis Perbadanan Nilai ini lebih hijau.
The effort will also create a generation that is sensitive to the importance of caring for the environment.
Well, 38 ujian pencapaian sekolah rendah or UPSR and pentaksiran tingkatan 3 or PT3, also known as PT3 students from the Central Zone who took their exams in 2017 received the Eco World Foundation Excellence Award. And the foundation chairman Tan Sri Leelanthai said that the award is to encourage students to keep giving their best in their field of studies.
The award is part of Eco World Foundation's efforts to help students in need in supporting them from primary school to the university level.
Memang yayasan ini boleh dianggap sebagai satu yayasan yang amat unik. Unik dari aspek bahawa saya rasa tidak ada mana-mana yayasan dalam negara kita hari ini yang boleh membantu seorang pelajar dari sekolah rendah ke sekolah menengah dan dari sekolah menengah ke IPTA. Mana ada? Cuma yang saya tahu banyak yayasan yang wujud di negara kita, mereka bagi beasiswa, pinjaman dan sebagainya.
At the event, UPSR students were awarded 100 to 200 ringgit, while PT3 candidates were awarded 250 to 300 ringgit according to various categories. Meanwhile, Sekolah Jenis Kebangsaan Tamil SJKT Puchong was chosen as the best school that received 10,000 ringgit. 8 teachers were chosen to receive the Students' Aid Program SAP Award in recognition of their commitment in programs organized by the Eco World Foundation.
And that concludes this afternoon's news on 2. In our top story, Malaysian fishermen detained in Indonesia to be released next month. Now join us again at 7 this evening. I'm Amin Carlos. Thanks for watching. We hope you have a lovely day ahead.